Everyone find feet, fill in the front. Go ahead, don't be scared to fill in the front. Top G, top G. I see you. Top G and I, Trent, all walk in together. Wonder why? Last time Mars did something like that, got canceled.
That's gotta be racist.
That was the point. Alright guys, fill in the front. Anyone sitting in the back gets attention. Pyro looking like a Puerto Rican Eskimo.
That's gotta be racist.
Come on guys, find a seat, fill into the front. Front to back, front to back. Do it the other way, you get used to section.
Unless you rest out.
Hey, you can sit in the front. You don't have to sit in the back anymore. Alright, everybody find a seat, find a seat. If you don't have a part of the meeting, please sit down.
When you walk by every night, talking still, looking good, I'll be coming deep inside. Maybe I'll into you, tell me if you only live, all the things that come through my mind.
Alright guys, let's get some energy in this room. Get a couple of stand up, a little clapping. Who's ready for their, I guess, not super region meeting, but a region by your super meeting, which is kind of better if you ask me.
You might be looking at me thinking, you know, if this chick can be successful, I can. It's so true. There is nothing special about it.
Alright, without further ado, guys, give me a round of applause for your senior region, the beautiful and kind of young Dorne.
Alright, you guys, get up. Stand up. Let me see some energy. This is your Friday meeting. Come on, man. I got $1,000 in my hand right now. Let's see it. $1,000. Alright. I feel like I don't use the mic. Do I have to use the mic? Alright, you guys can sit. You guys got to stand up. Alright, let's see. Stand up. Everybody stand up. Let's shake it off. Everybody looks a little stiff. Undo your ties.
Make your boobs come up, ladies. All right, let's play a quick game. Let's see if you guys are salespeople or you guys really follow directions. So we're gonna play a little game called Simon Says. How many of you guys know what Simon Says is? So like 5 of you. All right, Simon says, so basically we're gonna say Mara says. Mara says, put your hands on your head. So put everyone down. Mara says, turn around. Everybody got the gist, okay? But if Mara doesn't say it and you do it, you're out. Let's try it. Ready? Simon says on your head. Simon says, touch your butt. Simon says, touch your toes. Simon says, turn around. Simon says, jump up and down. Stop.
Get him out. Ready? You ready? Get him out of here.
All right. You cheated. Sit down. Sit
Get the
down.
hell out of here.
All right, round 2, let's go. Simon says, put your right hand up. Simon says, put your left hand up. Simon says, turn around. Simon says, touch your head. Simon says, touch your nose. Touch your ears.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh, sit down. If you're touching your ears, you were not supposed to do that. All right, everybody take a seat. Take a seat. Take a seat. First of all, you can take it. Mara says, take a seat. First of all, if this is the first time, and don't extort me, if this is the first time you've seen me in person, please stand up. First time you've seen me in person, please stand up.
It's my first time.
Well, I have some money for you. This is what happens when you come to see me. I'm so excited to see you. I got it. Just for coming to see me. I got 20 for you, but tell me your name. Hi, Ukali, I'm Mara. Nice to meet you. Tell me your name. Hi, Nick. I'm Mara. Nice to meet you. Hi, Tyler. Tyler's like, give me my fucking money, lady. Shit. I got you, Tyler. I got you. Who else? First time. Hi. What's your name? Hi, Jasmine. This is for you. She's so nice. Hi. What's your name? What is it? Hi, Jose. Oh, you're not greedy like this guy over here. I don't know. There you go. Nice to meet you. Hi. Hi, Andres. I'm Mara. It's nice to meet you. Just for coming to see me get money. It's real money. It's good money. I promise. It's good. Anybody else? Who else? Nobody else? Stop this. There's no extorting. Don't even try to extort. Don't mess with me. All right, so that's typically how I like to start a Friday meeting. What do y'all like? You guys like that? A lot of money? You guys like it? All right, so let's address the elephant in the room. We are clearly missing 2 people in here that
Oh, no.
But you know what? With change is inevitable. It happens. But typically when change happens, it has to happen in order for something bigger to happen. So that means that the change that ultimately happened, everybody knows what I'm talking about, yes? Let's address it. We're missing 2 leaders. We're not missing. We gladly let them leave. We're losing 3 leaders. The best thing for us. But the reality is that now we're in a better position. And I feel the energy as soon as I walked in today. And the energy sounded and felt a little down. How many of y'all feel a little down? Let's be honest.
Embarrassing.
Be honest. If you felt down. But what if I can assure you that I'm going to be in here more so you guys can get my energy? Would that hype y'all up? Who needs those guys anyway? I make more money, I'm hotter, and I'm younger. But anyhow, so this week's meeting is super special because you guys got your association checks. How many of y'all got a huge association check? Come on, Rick, a lot of you guys. You guys got your association checks. Did y'all like that? Yes or no? Did you guys like your association? Okay, I'm telling the company to cut your association checks and that's it. Do you guys like the association checks? Alright, well let's start this freaking meeting. Let's go. Let's see what it got. Alright, so before we start a sales meeting, we have to see what's going on. We have to do a little housekeeping. Let's talk about what the announcements are for the week. So once again, everybody give yourselves a huge round of applause. use your Instagram, your internet, your media, your social media. How many of you guys are currently using social media right now? Be honest, not to bullshit it in the office, but to utilize it for your business. How many of you are really doing that? Raise your hand. Shame. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. You are in business for yourself, not by yourself. And I'll tell you this because it's a hard concept. Again, for those of you that don't know my story, I started as an agent, so I started just like you guys. I started 15 years ago. I didn't know shit. I didn't know how to sell. I didn't have any money. I was broke, cars repossessed, you name it, it happened. But what happened for me was what was called an introspective moment when I realized that I had to stop blaming everybody else and take a business owner approach to my business, because we're not here for handouts. I know sometimes we think we are, but we're not. We're here as your business partners. And the only way to really succeed and excel in this business is if you put your ownership hat on and realize that today you are in business for yourself, you're just not by yourself. But let me ask you a real question, and be honest with me, because I'll know if you're bullshitting. How many of you really believe in this opportunity? Be honest. You don't have to lie to me. How many of you don't know? How many of you are on the fence? You can be honest. She's like, I have no idea. But let me tell you something. You probably don't believe me. But I started 15 years ago. 15 years ago, I started in this business. I had no sales experience. I was supposed to go to law school. Life hurt me. Didn't happen. I failed many times in this business. And then finally, I had this moment. A moment of introspection where I realized that I have to, no matter what was going to happen, I had to make it work. And when I had full 100% belief in myself, and I went with 2 feet in, not 1 foot in, 1 foot out, when I stopped blaming everybody else, all of a sudden, my entire world changed. I went from making no money, $0 for 6 months, to my first 6-figure income. Then eventually the 6 became high 6 to where I started making 7 figures. Now I'm not that smart, you can tell. I don't know math very well. But when I really believed in what I was doing, and I saw the vision, and I saw that it's not just about right now, but really about later in the life. Do you have children? How many children? 4. Boys and girls? All girl. Oh, God bless your heart. Whew, I have one girl, thank God, one that looks like me, talks like me, she's me, I hate her. No, I love her. I love her very much. But when you have kids, that's even harder. So for me, I'm sure like you, my why was my kids. It had to work for them. So I have a purpose greater than myself. And the purpose is my kids, but the purpose really is the reason why I continue to do this 15 years later is because I do it for all of you. Now, for some of you might be like, yeah, she's full of shit. That's a lie. Promise, I stay here 100% for the agents. I show up every single day in an office for you guys to give you the best experience. Now, I'm not perfect, but I want to give you guys the same exact experience I had and the same dream I've lived. I've done this 15 years, the only career I've ever had in my adult life. I can't even do anything else. But I stuck it out. Was it hard? Yes. Did I get beat up? Yes. I was also, I should tell you, it's very important. I was the youngest and hottest. No, I was the youngest female in this business. Male dominated. Had every single odd against me. Literally. Anything that you can imagine happened, it happens to me publicly. Embarrassing. I went through people telling me I was never going to make it. I went through all kinds of nonsense. People telling me the only reason why I could do anything is because I had big boobs. This was a big thing. They used to tell me all kinds of stuff. But it didn't matter because I saw a vision beyond what was here. And I knew that no matter what I wanted to do in life, I wanted to leave a lasting impression for myself, but for my kids. But you have to see that vision, because if you only see the short term and you can't see the long term in this, then what are you doing? How many of you are visionaries? How many of you are visionaries? Okay, close your eyes for a moment. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I want you to really feel this. Smell it. Visualize what it's going to look like. Really see the people that are around you. Get rid of those people that are not good people. They're losers. Get rid of them. They're naysayers. Say goodbye. And really think about what your 5 plan looks like. What does that look like for you? Now open your eyes. How many of you believe that it's something tangible and attainable? How many of you really believe that? Now, let's be honest, insurance is not sexy. It's not cool. It's not the best career in the world. But one thing I can tell you about insurance is number one, it's not going anywhere. Number two, it's one of the top 10 leading fields according to Forbes magazine. Number three, it's a need. Number four, everybody has to have it. What other reasons do you need? And number five, it's about hope. And what better way to get where you need to go than doing something that's meaningful in life? Now, for some of you, I know you're sitting there and I'm going in one ear and right out the other, and you're like, yeah, this bitch shows up from time to time, and she's here, she's there. But this is my life. I don't know anything beyond this. But the only way to get where you need to go is to have a plan. Are times going to be hard here? Yes. Are you going to get beat up? Yes. Are you going to fall before you succeed? Yes. But if you take all the experiences and you leave your ego at the door and you stop blaming the leads and you stop blaming the exterior factors and you come in here and you stay locked in, it will make a world of difference. I've been in here the last 2 weeks. I see what goes on. Y'all bullshit. You guys walk around, take a little smoke break. Some of y'all on your Netflix, some of y'all gambling over here. And then you're thinking, and you're here at the end of the day or the end of the week and you look at your paycheck and you say, what happened? You know what happened. You weren't locked in. Everybody has the same issues. But it's whether or not you're going to be the one to take yourself to the next level. And I've seen it. Darylise, I've seen you. When you grind, girl. You got that shit. How old are you? 19 years old? 20 years old. Grinding. I got my nephew in here. Busting his ass over here. I'm going to be 19 years old. The opportunity is real. You just have to believe it within your heart. And today, by the end of this meeting, I urge you, I'm going to stick around. Any questions that you have, any doubts, anything, I want to make it obsolete. I want to clear the doubts. I want to restart today. And I want to see everybody next quarter with big-ass association checks. But before we do that, let's take a look. All right. So the main focus for this year is we want to make sure that you guys are selling optimally. And when we talk about selling optimally, we want to make sure that the average application, not the average AV per person, but the average application is optimal for you, because when you add more ancillaries, and you hear me talking about this, you make more money. But the client also has a longevity with you, a longer longevity. The client's not falling off, because when you have 3 ancillaries in a household, if you listen to me, what does that mean? They stay on the books, and you have a client for life. So I want you to challenge yourself this week. I know a lot of you love selling Premier Advantage. I know it. I love Premier Advantage. But if you don't think outside the box and you don't sell based on value, does everybody know the difference between selling based on value versus price? Now, I know what it is. You're trying to lowball the guy to get him on the phone. I know how it works. But that's not doing the right thing for the client. So you have to make sure that you're really giving the client, this company was based on comprehensive insurance. Comprehensive insurance includes dental, vision, MedGuard. It's a whole comprehensive package. Our company specifically is value for the client, profit for the agent. Say it with me. Value for the client,
Profit for the agent.
That's what it's about. I know it's easy to sell the $200 app. I know it. But why not sell high and take stuff off? It's that easy. Same thing with the association. Why not sell high and then you can come down? But if you sell low, you can't go high. So can we all make a promise to ourselves that this week specifically, if somebody tells you they have a $200 budget, they're full of shit. Nobody is coming and telling you the truth off rip. Nobody's going to do that. It's not a real thing. They're going to tell you the lowest bottom dollar price, and it's up to you to show them value. Are we clear? Everyone good on that? Yep. Okay, next slide. Click. All right, this week, I know Safe came in and he did a training for you guys. Did you guys like the training? Yes or no? Yes. Clap, yes? You guys like trip.com. If you are not taking notes on these things, you are doing yourself a disservice. Make sure that you're taking advantage of any and all training. If you see an agent or a leader or somebody that you want to be connected with and I can get you there, call me. I will make sure that you are connected with that person. Deal? Deal? So what we're really going to challenge ourselves is to go outside of the box. We're going to challenge ourselves to find somebody that's doing very well. We're going to connect with them and we're going to ask them what they're doing. Guaranteed, most people in the company, they're going to tell you, you just have to ask. Leave your ego at the door and start asking questions. Yes? We're good with that? Yep. One clap for yes. Next. Click. All right. How many of y'all want to go on this trip? How many of y'all are going? How many of y'all are going? If you're in the winnings right now or in the standing, stand up. If you're in there, stand up. If you were in the contest standing, stand up. There's more people in there, no? How many of you don't know if you are? Raise your hand if you don't know if you are. Because there's a link. There is a link that's in your chat. Well, let's give these guys a round of applause for being in there. Ooh, ladies. There's more ladies than men. I love it. All right, so again, for those of you that don't understand how the trip goes, first of all, it's going to be an incredible trip. How many of y'all have been on a trip with me before? How many of y'all loved a trip with me before? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we almost lost you in Mexico, boy. This trip is a great trip. It's a great time. It's all you can drink, all you can eat. I mean, we're having a time of our lives.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is that it's really an opportunity to be with like-minded individuals. And that's what it's all about. If you want to win in life, you have to be with winners. If you want to lose in life, you got to be with losers. They say, I'm sure you guys know this, they did a study about the 5 people that you surround yourself with. Those are typically their income bracket, you're in it. Think about that. The 5 people you associate yourself with, typically you're within their income bracket. I don't know about y'all, but I came here to do big things. How many of y'all want to be in the big income bracket? How many of y'all want to be there? Yeah. How many of you really believe that you can be in there? How many of you believe that? Stand up. Believe in this shit. Let me see you guys. Stand up. Give yourself a round of applause. You came here for a reason. Hell yeah. Come on. Let me feel that energy. Come on, man. Let's go. Come on. Keep it. You guys can sit. That's why you guys came here. You guys came here. Everybody comes here broke or broken. But the best thing about this opportunity is you can take it and make it what you want. Just take it. It's all there. I lived it. I'm a true testimony of what life can bring you if you take the tools and you utilize them. Come on this trip. I hope I see all of you there. Now, how many of y'all are going to join me on this trip? Let me hear it. How many of y'all are going to join me? Yeah. We got a regional trip. Make sure, just so you guys know, if you know you're already in the standings, start looking at plane tickets. I believe they dropped in price. Also, make sure that you have a valid passport. You're going to need that. Click. All right, last week's results. Now, we know, as an entire organization, we can do over 6 million because Push Week, you guys did, do you guys know how much you did? You did almost 6. The leads were not better.
Get him out.
No schlubbos. We're not doing the schlub thing. It has been proven. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you do good. In order to do that, you got to look like a human being coming to a professional job. Stop coming in and looking like shit. If you look like shit, you're going to perform like shit. Come here. Have pride in yourself. I'm obsessed with my kids looking okay. You know why? Because you have one shot in life and making a good first impression. So make sure that you take pride in yourself. It's not pride for me, it's pride for yourself. Clean up. I walk around the office looks disgusting. We did everything possible. We gave you guys a beautiful studio in here. We are redoing upstairs. Downstairs, you have a gym. Downstairs, we're making sure that you guys have your carpets clean. I know that's a problem too. But anything we possibly can do, we're making sure that you guys have it. So all we ask is clean up. Can everybody give me one clap for cleaning up? Next. Who's clicking? All right, winner's dinner, go back. Winner's dinner is back. The day will be announced. You guys know how this works. We take the top from your second 13 weeks, first 13 weeks, and veteran agents. Last winner's dinner, how many of y'all had a ball at that winner's dinner? How many of you guys did? I got canceled there, but whatever. We had a good time. You guys had a good time there?
That's gotta be racist, isn't it?
I guess so, whatever it is. All right, but yes, winner's dinner. Do you guys like the winner's dinner? Everybody likes it? Yes, one clap for the winner's dinner. Woo, the energy in here. I need some energy. Come on. All right, click. Come on. Who's clicking for me? Who's clicking for me? All right, 1707. Let's check out the results for this week, but I want to hear you guys cheer because if you're on the top, you got to show some love. All right, we have our FTA Challenger up there at 190,900. Give it up for RJ and Tiki. This week's FTA winner here in 1707, we got Mr. Scalfani up there in crew. 257, 729. Give it up for Scalfani and crew. Our FSL Challenger, we have Mr. Nelson Echeverria up there and his team. 326,611. Give it up for Nelson and team. But we have a winner. Who do we have? We got Mr. Warren Hendry and his Knights. 350,188. Come on, you guys. High energy, high energy, high. And for our top 10 this week, number 10, we have 20,947. We have Jonathan Oliva. Give it up. Where's Jonathan? Stand up. Where is he? No, and one call for Jonathan. Number 2, who do we have up there? We got Boys! Boys, I got some money for you.
Needed a moment of silence.
Look, before you get some money, you never know. Come here, honey. I got some money for you. You better give me this shit back later. I got 20, 40, 60.
Oh shit.
81. Give it up for Dorne. Number 8. Who do we have up there? Number 8. 24,511. We got Miss Elizabeth Moore. Where's Elizabeth? The one clap. Sorry. All right. Number 7. If you're not here, you snooze, you lose. We got Mr. Joshua Rule. 24,820. Get some money, honey. Yeah, more. Should I give him more? 40. Number 6. We have here. Number 6. We got 26,695. We got Alex Rodriguez. Where's Alex? Yeah, Alex. Oh, I got money. 20 for Alex. 20. 60. 80. 100. All right, let's see you guys like this, huh? High energy, high energy. All right, let's see what we got. Number 5. Submitted. 28,507. We got Anthony. Where's Anthony? No Anthony. One clap for Anthony. Redistribution. Number, they don't even know what that is, but it's my favorite. Number 4, we got 30,000. Victoria. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on. Alright, number 4. Who do we got up there? Let's see. What do we got going on over here? Number 3. Who we got? 30,503. We got Jake. Where's Jake Wood? Oh, he's gonna be so sad. So sad. Oh well, redistribution. Number 2, who do we have? Number 2. We got 35,000. And our number 1, who is our number 1? Let's see, number 1 this week. Oh well. That means more money to be redistributed. You guys like redistribution? Yes. All right, let's check it out. Let's see if we have some milestones. We have a record-breaking week, but 1 clap. Here we go. Womp womp. All right, so milestones. You guys already know how this goes. They talk about it every Monday. Let's get right to it. FMBs. We have Nilsa. Is she here? Where? Yes, where? Yeah. Don't be embarrassed. Go get your money, honey. I got 40,000 for Nilsa. Give it up for her. Alright, what else do we have over here? Let's check it out. We have more milestones. Come on, I'm feeling pumped. We have Latoya up here, 65K.
No.
Come on here. Let's see. Alright, 100K. We got Tony.
Hey, give her some money.
Come get your money. Come get your money, honey. And we got, I'm going to redistribute Anthony's money. We got his stand-up desk here, Yanni.
You can't imagine.
Honey, where's Tony's stand-up desk?
Don't know what's harder, the first or the last million.
Tony, just bother, Yanni don't be getting shit done on time.
Got your head on the glass.
That's it.
Alright, what else do we have? More milestones. Click.
No, wait, Stud's doing something.
Alright, we have Hope Award winners. So this is super exciting. I'm very excited to be giving these out. Hope Award, everybody knows how this works. Every single quarter, the idea is you want to issue out $250,000 in annual volume. Well, Yanni decided to, of course, order them late, so they're just coming now from last quarter. I'm really just kidding. Don't hate me, Yanni.
Embarrassing.
We have our Hope Award winners from last quarter. Some of these guys hit it 4 times in a row, but I would like to congratulate them. So if they can please join me on stage. We got Nelson up there who did over 400,000. We have Cody Trimble up here who did 263, 450. Adam Winter, 291, 609. Come on, keep clapping. We got RJ up there, 338, 078. We got Jake Wood, 1 clap. We got Gus up there. We have Boris up there, Haley Powell, JP, and Scalpani. Let's give these guys a huge round of applause. Huge. Huge. Give it. Show these guys some love. That ain't easy. Amazing. We also have, hold on. I'm a servant leader. I'm going to come serve you. They have one, and just so you guys can see, this is what the Hope Award looks like. So it starts in January, and then the idea here is you collect all 4. Is it beautiful? Do you guys like it? Clap your hands if you like it. I want to congratulate. We got Cody. Where's Cody? Oh, they're. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cody. They each got a piece to go onto their award, and then for those of them that didn't get the award for whatever reason, they are also awarded to be recognized. Here's Adam. Here you go, Adam. name again?
No, we got you.
Okay. Next. Thanks, guys. Boys, I'm so proud of you. Okay. So, this is really important, this part. This is why I wanted to do the meeting. The association, you guys hear me talk about it a lot. The association, in my opinion, is the best product that the company sells. If you don't know how to sell the association, call Bill. Because it's one of our best products. You can call me too, but it's one of our best products. It adds value to the client, but more importantly, it adds value to you. RJ, RJ, can you come here for a second?
Yeah.
Come up here.
Who the fuck is that guy?
RJ actually has his own story that he's going to share about the value proposition. Do you want the mic?
Give him the
Yeah,
mic.
it's right. Give him the mic. For the
Yeah,
people.
so I kind of know from this year, right, the whole emphasis is value, not price. But for me, I'm a numbers guy. I want to see it in some kind of quantifiable data that shows, what the outcome would be when you switch your selling lens from a price standpoint to a value standpoint. And I asked Bill Shelton, I was like, hey, is there any way that you can show the longevity of my book of business? Because I started this out super, super broke, right? Living off of Vanilla Soft, trying to get the lowest price, right? That's what I wanted to do when I first started. And I wanted to see what was the correlation later in my career when I saw the prosperity of my investments, right? And kind of my work ethic there. And what Bill Shelton told me was like, hey, I can't give you the data for yourself, but I like what you're asking. Let me run these numbers, on a larger scale set. And he came back to me the next day. He's like, hey, hopefully this helps you out. And what he told me is that there's two regions, a region A and a region B. And the difference is that region A sells off of value, region B sells on price. Okay? For region A, their average app size in that region was $7,200. Okay? But the cool part about this is that 2 years later, over 60% of that region's book of business was still intact. Okay? Compare it to region B, and what region B does is sells on price, right? Average app size significantly lower, 5,200, but they only kept less than 50% of their book of business 24 months later. So what this really showed me was that when you switch your lens, and I'm dialing the same way you dial, I understand, this idea that you want to get the lowest price, right, to get a sale. But I promise you, if you sell on price, they leave on price. Every single time, right? And when you focus on the value and you build a robust health coverage, and whatever that looks like to the client, you go through your discovery questions, and you trust your training, and you trust your leadership in how you approach the leads. And when you work in that kind of lens, your income is going to be significantly greater 24 months down the road. So at the end of the day, focus on doing right by your client, understanding what their goals are, what they're used to having, what they wish they would have had, right? And building a customizable healthcare package for those needs and adding those attachments, adding those ancillaries, you're doing right by them. And if you do that, your book of business, your association, your residuals are going to scale through the roof. So that was it.
Piggybacking on that, I know there's a lot of chatter in the office about the association and the MedGuard and the accident protector. It's bullshit. I'm telling you right now, it's complete bullshit. Whatever was told to you by two people that look exactly alike, it's bullshit. It's not true. It's not true. It's absolutely 100% false. Not only is it false, you're doing your client a misservice or disservice if you're gassing them up with $100 of MedGuard and taking down their association. Because the most likely thing that's going to happen to your client is a what? Accident. So why would you ever put $100 of MedGuard on a 40-year-old and lower their accident? That makes absolutely no sense. That's not even the meaning of hope. That goes completely against the values of the company. And honestly, what people get insurance for is for the big stuff. That's what they get it for. It's for the accidents. It's for the dog bites. It's for the food poisoning, because that's all defined as an accident. That's the most likely thing. And when you start to think that way, now that they just lowered it to a $250 deductible, $20,000 in coverage, you can't go wrong. It's a no-brainer every single time. And honestly, it's great for the client, but it's really good for you. And the best thing about this bonus is that it's cumulative, so it keeps growing bigger and bigger and bigger. You want to do the right thing by the client. Stop being scared to sell on value. That is the main principle of the company, is that we sell for value. That's why the company stayed around for so long. That's why we didn't join the marketplace. We stayed because our target audience is 18 through 64. We're looking for people that want insurance, but they don't want to be forced to pay for anything that they don't need and they don't want. So stop being scared to show your client what we have to offer. I guarantee you, hands down, that this product, and I sold for Humana, Blue Cross, United, I sold for all of it. I left the company 1 year, I'm very versed in all of it. There is no other company out there that has the type of value that we have for our clients. So this bullshit that's going around the office that is better for you, yeah, for the new agent, sure, it's gonna put income in your pocket, but it's penny wise, dollar foolish. Are you here for the long term? Remember we just did this whole 5-year look? If you're here for the long term, then do yourself a service, not a disservice, and do the right thing by your client. Sell high association. And let's take a look why. Well said? Did I do good? You like that? Good. All right, so for our 1K people, so these are everybody that had an association. I just did it really within Derek and JP. So let's give these guys, if they can stand up if they're here. We got Wes Wagner up there. We have Jeremy Curtis. Give us a big round of applause. We have Paul up there, Cairo. We have Gio, Andy. We have Chris up there, Elizabeth Moore. We have May, Summer, Sydney White, Haley Powell, Steve Rem, Nicole, we have Brandon O'Rourke, Josh Rule, Bridger, Jonathan Olima, we have Blaze up there, and Christina. If you guys are there, thank you. Give them all a huge round of applause. All right, the second person has a 14,442 association, weekly commission of 8,088, monthly of 1,701. Account is currently earning, so if they left the company tomorrow, their account is earning 19,153 for a total of 43,384. The next person, I believe, is at
RJ.
RJ. We got RJ.
Who the fuck is that
My bad.
guy?
association of $14,968, weekly commission of $9,452, monthly $427. Account is currently earning $10,202 for a total of $35,049.
Adam.
And I believe it is Adam Winter. Give it up for Adam Winter.
Nights in the round table, that's how we get taxing. Yeah, but we ain't using swords and shields. We be using freestyle lyrics that's more than real. Listen, I be locked in the zone. Oh my God, up the top of the dome.
Our next example, they are earning, their association is $17,832. Weekly commission of $7,166. Monthly was $1,420. Account is currently earning $27,624 for a total of $54,042. Nelson, get your ass up here. That's a lot of money. And our last person, association is $23,195. Weekly commission was $33.94. Monthly is $26.96. Account is earning over $20,000 for a total of $49,471. He's not here, but let's give one clap to Mr. Warren Hendry. That is amazing. So you can see here, just in some of their associations, I mean, if Nelson does nothing different, you'll make over $80,000 this year just in association. For a lot of us, for many of us, the association is really where our residual starts. So if this is not convincing enough that this is where your residual starts, start selling Executive Diamond. It is great for the client, but it's even better for you. Did I convince y'all yet? Have I convinced y'all? Did I convince you guys? Yes? How many of y'all want to walk the stage with this? Oh, you guys need a picture.
I kind of look like Warren. I can stand up there.
Just crop his face.
Yanni.
What did I do wrong? Who? Oh, sorry, Bobby. I love you.
Cut me off your call list.
Let's give it up for these guys. All right, so I don't want to keep you guys any longer, but I really want to know how many of you guys after this meeting are going home. Be honest.
I am.
Yanni, this is why you don't sell insurance anymore. Stop raising your hands. All right, how many of you guys are going home?
Hell no.
Now let me.
Stop the cap.
I'm gonna say this and take it for what it's worth. This job is 90% mind frame, and if you walk in here every single day thinking the leads suck, everything sucks, that's what's gonna happen. And the biggest difference, because Miami sells the same leads, West Palm sells the same leads, Vegas does, Virginia does, all of the Chicago, we all sell the same leads. We all buy from the same people. The marketplace runs all of our shit, even Chris George's and Jason Greif. It's all the same. But what's the biggest difference? That's what everybody asks me. What is the biggest difference among the offices? They have to be getting these special leads from Jason Blank. Chris George, he's definitely manufacturing. He's not even that smart to do that, but that's another, no, I'm just kidding. That's not that, I'm really just kidding. But, no, I am kidding. I'm really kidding. Last time I said some stupid shit, I got canceled. I'm just kidding. It's about being locked in and intentionality. And I say that with 100% certainty. If you walk in every day and you believe that this is just a job and it's not a career, and if you walk in every day with no plan, with no goals, with no objection, with no objective,
No
pipeline, not working the weekends, a horrible attitude, and chip on your shoulder, you're going to continue to do whatever it is you're doing. And if you're doing the same thing over and over and you're not getting the result that you're looking for, that's the definition of insanity. So if we all have the same opportunity, we all have the same leads, the marketplace is running all of our leads, what's the problem? It's intentionality. I've been in the office the last 2 weeks walking around, and the biggest change that I've seen is that y'all are here, but you're not present. Y'all are bullshitting. not locked in. Now, I know this is not easy. I know calling is not easy. I know the monotony is hard. I know. Nobody wants to be hung up on. Nobody wants to make 300 dials and nobody's picking up. I know. But if that's not working, start doing your age leads. And if that's not working, why are you not using your social media? We talk about it every single Monday that most of you don't even get on my call. Now, I was looking at paychecks today and I saw My Day. You guys know My Day in Miami? My Day had a horrible year last year. And at the end of last year, I talked to My Day. She said, Mara, well, what can I do better? I said, My Day, you need to come to work. She said, yeah, that's probably true. So My Day started coming to work. She said, what else can I do? I said, My Day be the first one in and the last one out. My Day's the first one in and the last one out. She said, but Mara, what else? That's still not enough. Work the weekends. My Day works the weekends. Well, what else do you think I can do, Mara? What about social media? She said, social media? I said, yeah, I use social media. And one of the biggest outlets out there is social media. And listen, I'm not as young as you guys, but I can tell you 100% if you don't see my social media, it blew up. Because it's about reach. Why are you not advertising what you do on your social media? You guys are here all day. At least get online. And if you need help with that, we even have the resources, a beautiful studio. Leandro, how many people come and ask you to help them with their social media?
Not enough.
How many? Maybe.
Couple, one or two.
Sad. We have a beautiful content studio. So you have the resources, you have the culture, you have the leadership, you have every single tool. Just use it. That's all it is. And the days that you don't feel like getting out of bed, those are the days you have to push harder. And the days that you really think life has got you, you can't give up. That's when life is testing us. And when you start believing in yourself 100%, the result will completely change. So, if not now, then when? And if not you, then who? So let's end it with some gratitude. I am so gratuitous today. No, I'm going to end it on this. It is always a pleasure for me to come in here and see you guys. This is my home office. I say it. I have a very, very, very high vested interest to see all of you succeed. I hope that you can feel it. I came today because I wanted to be here. Nobody made me do it. I actually derailed JP and Derek and said I'd like to take over and share a little bit about me and who I am and where I come from with all of you to hopefully give you guys back the vision. Yes, change happens. Yes, people go, but you know what? Those that stick the course and those that stay, they end up doing amazing things. So I am very grateful today that you have allowed me to stand before you guys. Who else is grateful today? Gratitude, gratitude. Who's gratitude? Anyone that feels that?
Hey, I want to shout out Devin over here. Devin's brand new.
Devin, I got some money for you.
Came in, he goes, what do I do?
Oh,
He
shit.
asked for coaching, multiple coaching. He did the
He
MSG
did?
coaching. He showed up every day, worked his ass
I
off. He
love that.
promoted his first new business and an issue today.
40, 60. Well, moment of gratitude, attitude. You have to have gratitude. You have to. Remember where you come from. Humble. Hi, Ray. Hi.
So I'm just grateful for the team. Hi everybody. Just want to say that I'm grateful for the team, everyone I work with, my leaders back there, and I just want to say thank you to all you guys.
Moment of gratitude. Moment of gratitude.
I'd like to say thank you to Bobby for helping me in like times of need, and especially like late nights when I don't know what to do with a client. Just give him a call and he still is gonna answer, and even personal things that he has helped me with.
Anybody else? Gratitude.
Shout out Stout for always DJing and making us laugh.
Yeah, shout out to
Shout out
Stout. Shout out to and Stout for always Shout out to your entire leadership team for showing up even when you guys don't sometimes. Shout out to all of you guys. Shout out to Leandro and Don for taking pictures. Shout out to everybody making everything possible, but shout out to all of you guys. So I hope that you guys leave here with the most important message. Whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. And anything in life worth having, you got to work hard for. So on the count of three, let's say close out, and then you guys are free. 1, 2, 3. Close out! Happy Friday, y'all.
ha.